welcome to welcome back. I know that the channel's getting watched, and so thanks very much for that. And I know we're getting subscribers, so thanks very much. A lot of people have watched my Madeleine McCann reading, and I just want to say that I stand by that reading. I know what's in the papers and everything, but I still stand by that reading. I still stand by that this man is an evil get anyway, so, but they're trying to pin that on him, okay? So I just want to give you a message from Spirit today, just to see what comes through, because the world seems to be in turmoil just now. So I just want to kind of, like say, I've done all my, opened myself up and done all my checks and making sure, protection, because obviously when you do this you've got to protect yourself. So that's all done, okay, so I'll just get started. So Archangel Raphael is here already. So have your message for us. Have your message for us going forwards. Have your message for us going forwards. Have your message for us going forward. So, have your message for us going forward. Oops, this one, oh, the top one anyway wanted to come out. Just what would you like to tell those watching? What would you like to tell, well, not tell them, just advise them of? What would you like, what advice can you give people who are trying to kind of survive in this climate, especially those who may have lost their jobs? Oh, that's another one wanted to come out. Have you got a message for us today, Archangel Raphael? Archangel Raphael is my guide, he always has been. I'm a Sagittarian and he looks after Sagittarians. I put out the crystals so that we can get some healing done. So have you got a wee message? There you have. Okay, that's that one done. I'm a bit tired today because I've been out in the garden all day trying to get the grass and everything cut, because that was all the time I had. It's been lovely in Scotland right enough, but I've been working that much that I haven't even had time to do anything. You got a wee message for those watching on going forward. Have you a wee message for those going forward? Oh, that wanted to come out. So I'm a wee bit tired today and a wee bit, my energy's low. I need to kind of get some energy meditation going. Get my energy back up again. Come on, have you a wee message for us? Oops, oh there we go, that one came out. I'm concentrating on this card just now. a wee message for us. That one wants to come out. There we go, put that one over there. Oops, goodness me, nearly. Have a wee message for, oh there we go, that one. Perfect. And that one wants to come out. A wee message for us. Please, Archangel Raphael, if you don't mind. I think people really need, they're looking for guidance. If they're anything like me, you're looking for guidance. If you're anything like me, you'll be looking for guidance. Oh, there's another one out. Oh, there we go. There we go. So that one, and that one, and that one. Right, okay. Right, so first of all, we'll look at the cards. Okay. Okay, I'll get that one. Oh, here we go. The Dark Forces are out again. And the Page of Swords, but it's reversed. See, I got that the same as, was it that one? Right, okay. Justice is blind, okay? I'll put it that way so you can see it, right? So justice is blind. And I get that as, I need to look at it again. Do you know what it is as well? It's like blind justice, but it's also like all the things that are going on just now, okay? All the things, those who are not quite awake yet are, they're not quite awake, so they're kind of turning a blind eye to what's going on. They don't want to know. I'm getting the riots. The riots was in London. There was even like the kind of, I think it was the loyalists, alleged, I better say loyalists in Glasgow. There was even trouble in Glasgow, trying to kind of, you know, they were standing, you know, like say, defending the statues, okay? And there seems to be, it seems to me, and I'm being told, it's like orchestrated. We had the pandemic or the plandemic or whatever the hell we like to call it, right? So first came that, okay? And then came the orchestrated riots, and, you know, it's all orchestrated, I'm being told. I was told that in another reading, and they're reiterating it. Can't you get my words out the desk? They're reiterating because people aren't waking up to the fact that they're being lied to. Blatantly lied to. That's the people who are still, I would say, in the third kind of, you know, the third dimension, the kind of low vibration of the earth. You know, like say, obviously the earth is kind of shifted, but people are still, even now, even after all this time of being in their house, being locked in their house, like lockdown, I call it house arrest, okay? But after all that, people still don't know, they still don't get it, they're still not getting it, you know. I'll try to move this a wee bit closer so you can see the cards. So they're trying to, after all that time, the shops are opened in London. They're not, Scotland's not open for business yet, but they're all coming up, you know, because we're still in lockdown. But it's as if nothing happened. It's as if it's just business as usual. I'm getting people are sitting there totally blind to all that's going on around them. They don't see the swords. I don't mean that's a kind of, you know, let's say, you know, like it's a kind of metaphor, kind of. They don't see the violence. They know the violence is going on, but they don't see it. They're choosing not to look at it. It doesn't affect them, therefore they don't care. Now after all this time, it's still a me generation. which helps. Now I see that's the card I use for the hidden hand. I know it's got a different meaning, the tarot has got a different meaning, and you know, like some other tarot readers, but I use that. When that comes out, I know it's the hidden hand, as I call them, the 1% or the less than 1% who's trying to run the earth, basically. So the less than 1% are quite happy that the majority of people have just been waiting and lockdown been lifted so that they could go out and get their shopping and do what they normally do, because if they're blind to what they've got planned, then they're not going to be ready for it. Okay, so then it's up to the light workers like myself and empaths and you know, like say clear, or you know, like everybody, like kind of psychics and everybody, to try and get the message out. It is hard. It's hard to get this message out, especially when, number one, people think you're a crank. Number two, they think, oh well, it doesn't affect me. I've still got my big house. I still go my 5 holidays a year. And until it actually directly affects them, they'll no care. That's what I'm being told. It needs to jump up. Well, you see, we say in Scotland, it needs to jump up and bite you in the backside before they pay attention. But as I said, I use this. This is my card for the hidden hand, as I call them, the you know, like say, under doing things underhand, and the corruption, and so they're still very much in charge. They're still very much in charge. The battle's been won and but still down here, it's crumbling. Their world is crumbling, okay? Their world is crumbling. You know, they're still in their tower, you know, they're kind of, as I say, their ivory tower. They're still there. They're still running the show. And I'm still getting that we hold the key. I'm still getting that. But I can see a young man is going to come along. Okay, a young man. He's in the background just now, and he is going to come along, and people are going to start listening to him, which will put him in danger. I'm not really getting a name. Just look out for somebody young. I would say he's in his 30s, and people will start listening to him. They'll start listening to him, because what he's saying makes sense to people. What he has been saying is, I think he's on YouTube, and it's making sense to people. The hidden hand here, I try to discredit him already because people are listening to him. And the more people listen to him, the more they'll try and discredit him. They'll try and dig up some, well, no dig it up, they'll try and fit him up for something, you know. Do you know what I'm getting? I'm getting that he's a Julian Assange type. He's the same kind of energy as Julian's got. I'll maybe do a reading for Julian as well, because I'm getting him strong. I'm getting Julian's come in here strong. Julian Assange. Oh, I can't remember his second name. I think I've just butchered it. You know who I am? I think he's WikiLeaks. Him that got everything out, and obviously he's rotting in a prison in England. Kept in under lock and key. I would say obviously against his will, but against the law. I don't know if it's somebody maybe connected. Is he connected to Julian Assange? It's Assange, I think his name is. Is he connected? Somebody connected with Julian Assange, or somebody that knows him, somebody like him. He's got the exact same energy as Julian. So Julian's energy just now, if I could ask those who pray, please pray for Julian. Julian Assange, I think his second name is. He's not doing well just now. I'm getting it very, very strong. Julian's not doing very well just now, so please, if you pray. Say a prayer for him. And we'll look out for a young man. round about 30s, in his 30s, and he's had in hand these things, these entities are frightened of him. They were frightened of Julian, and they've almost got Julian away. And now this young man's kind of rising. He's coming to the fore, and he will be in a couple of months' time. I wish I could get a name. I think they're not getting the name just now because they want him to get momentum, you know. So there we go. And it's disappointing after all this time people are still not awake. Having said that, there is people waking up in their vast majority, well, no majority, but kind of, but there's still people who just don't care, you know. They haven't a clue what's going on, and they don't really want to know what's going on. Yeah, we'll get that, we'll get that, we'll get that. Right, okay, wait to just see. Oh wow. Right. Right, in King Arthur, right, there was a round table, right, in the legend of King Arthur, right, and there's this kind of the challenge. I would say that is, if you could see it, okay, I'll hold it up so you can see it, right. That is what these are people are after. They're after the world, right, because I'm getting a circle, right, as it's, and it's kind of the world, right. And this is what these evil entities want, obviously. They want to rule it. And that's the prize, but obviously it's kind of shown as a kind of challenge, but it's not. It's like they want it all. They want every single thing that we have, they want for themselves. I get this is the same boy as this. You know, this is the same one. And he is, it's the same, well, boy, he is a boy to me because I'm thingy, but he's young, he's in his 30s. He's not really afraid. As he says, he's not afraid to tell the truth. Not afraid of them. And it's as if he's kind of, he plays to his own tune. He does his own thing, he plays to his own tune, which they don't like, because they want him like under the thumb, under their spell, so that he does what they tell him, but he's not doing it. And I get something totally different than these, right? So that's the first message, right, that I got. The second message I'm getting is North Korea. And I'm getting that because it's like, so there's going to be North Korea, South Korea, Japan, China. North Korea, South Korea, Japan, China, Hong Kong, and the USA, and the United Kingdom. And that all came about because of that flag. Now that flag's got nothing to do with them. It's got nothing to do with them. I'll hold it up so you can see again, right? It's got nothing to do with that, but that's the image that was put into my mind. And I'm being told to watch North Korea, South Korea, Hong Kong, Japan, China, oh, what was the other one? The USA and the UK. That's seven countries. 7 countries are oh, okay, right, and I'm getting told Russia as well, right? So they're all gearing up. First of all, it was all a trade war, right? And then it's the land. It's the land. And then North Korea is threatening South Korea. But it's all to do with this. See these? It's all to do with the hidden hand as well. They've got their fingers in so many pies just now that they've set off this pandemic to keep the people occupied just now. They've got the riots going to keep the people occupied. They've revoked the shops so that people don't really look into what's going on. But what's really going on is this. What's really going on is this. You know, I think there's a war looming. It's teetering because it's like a boiling point just now. Like say, China and Hong Kong are going to go at it, and then obviously that's going to bring in the United Kingdom. North Korea is going to go at it with South Korea, which is going to bring in the USA. And then Russia's going to come in and maybe China, I'm getting. And this is all orchestrated. It's all orchestrated to get rid of billions from the planet. Can you say that again? Right, okay, so this is something that we have to be aware. Just to keep it, it's bubbling, it's not really reached the surface yet, it's bubbling underneath. It's bubbling underneath, okay. So what were these? Perfection, reception, or perception, soulmate. Right, okay. Okay, I get that with this, this, right? Perfection. We want a perfect world. We're yearning for the world that we had, and we think certain people think they still have that. I hope you can see these cards. They think they still have that, right? They still think that they have their perfect world. Perfection. They want the perfect world, right? And they're so blind that people, sorry, I've got these away over here. They're so blind to the fact that there's things bubbling on that they don't know, that their perfect world is going to be shattered. It is shattered, they just don't know. They've just not realised. They've not realised. They're totally blind to the situation. They think that now that they're coming out of lockdown, that they can go their shopping, they can go their holidays, their perfect world. They still think they've got their perfect world. And they think that their perception of their perfect world, and they have no clue what's going on, because I would say they're in a bubble. They're in their own wee bubble, their own wee world, that it revolves around themselves, their family, their friends, their children, their families, their children, and that's it. That's it. They don't look around at what's happening abroad. They kind of look at the news and that's it, and then they'll go about their life. You know, they'll go for their walk, or they'll go, you know, they don't look into the bigger picture, I'm being told. They don't look at the bigger picture. They really, really don't. They really, really don't. Now, I'm trying to figure out what this would be then. Got it. I have got it, yeah. Yeah. I'm being told that if they would only open their third eye and they would see what is hidden, I'm being told there's a lot of soulmates, well, there's one soulmate, a lot of soulmates. There's one soulmate, right? And some people have found their soulmate in this life, and some people will find it either in the next life or when they go back. Some people will be reincarnated and come down again. I'm told to mop up and help they're wanting them to open the third eye. And some people are with their soulmate, and if their soulmate's open to hang with, they're trying to kind of get the soulmate to open the third eye as well. That's funny because that was like 3 or 2 readings in one. So I think we all know what's happening in this. We all know, like say, the pandemic and then the riots and then what's next, okay? But I think we should be concentrating on this, what's happening there, the bubbling over of the warmongering that's going on with these entities. Yep. Well, I would just like to thank Archangel Raphael for this message, and hopefully we'll take it on board on the manner in which it was given. We'll say a prayer for Julian Assange. He's not doing well, I'm getting told. So we'll lift him up. Lift him up. I'll do a reading for Julian as well. That'll be my list of things to do. Anyway, I would just like to thank you again, those of you who subscribed to the channel. Thanks very much for doing that, it's very kind of you. And those who have taken time and, you know, like to watch. I hope, because I've got such a thick Scottish accent, I hope you are actually hearing me okay and understanding me. But once again, thanks very much. And I'll be back later with another read. I'm going to do one in Prince Harry like I said I would. So anyway, I will leave you with those thoughts, and I'll give them in the gracious way that I like to say. I hope you receive them. And thank you again. Bye for now.